Hello and welcome, my name's Emily, and today we're going to be playing more of Monster Loves You. Now, I think you guys enjoyed this game about as much as I did. I was actually pleasantly surprised to see that a lot of you guys were like, please play more, because I'm really enjoying this game. It's so cute, even though it is very simplistic in the fact that it's just it's a text-based story adventure thing. I'm really enjoying it. It's like a little choose your own adventure. So, and indeed, I have to choose my own adventures right now. Alright, you're heading home with a dead rabbit you found. Suddenly, a fox appears. He sidles up to you and asks, "You gonna eat all of that?" Let's see. Examine the fox. You're clearly an ordinary fox. Hand over the whole rabbit. Share the rabbit. I'll share it with the fox. You tear the rabbit into two pieces. It splits unevenly. One chunk has most of the meat and the other is a bunch of tendons and skin. The fox looks up hungrily. Give him a good chunk. You and the fox enjoy the delicious rabbit. Crunchy. Alright, I feel like we've already kind of done that one. There's two of these with the finger up. Let's do the gears. Blistery dumps a double armload of objects on the ground. I found these in the woods! Nash Gnash grabs one, a piece of yellow metal, and licks it. Get out of here, Nash Gnash. No one likes Nash Gnash, it's a bitch. Lick something, how bad can it be? It's pretty bad. The muddy cog you just licked tastes like rust and mold, not the delicious kind of mold either. The horrible sour kind. Blah. Tell everyone that this is a stupid game and walk away. Pretend it's delicious, trick others into licking the horrible stuff. No. The other young monsters watch you leave, then one by one, they follow after you. Blistery is left alone with a pile of disgusting junk. Good for you, Blistery. You do that thing. You enjoy yourself now. Let's click on that one. Greed Blitz walks past your suit. What is my name? I want to know what my name is, because there's like Blistery, Greed Blitz, Nash Gnash. Can I just be like Buttface? Greed Blitz walks past your stoop. He stops, coughs, and tilts his head, proudly showing off his Baze Paul hat. I don't know what that is. Exactly, it makes him look ridiculous. What's Baze Paul? Some human sport involving large wooden bats. Oh, baseball. It's something you could see making an appearance in monster culture. Fine. Let's see. Be polite and non-committal. Tell him it looks spectacular! It doesn't. I'll ask him about the hat. Griblet says, I gave a talking fox a whole bushel of rabbits for it. Oh, I could have gotten a hat out and given the fox more rabbits. He said it's what all the smartest humans are wearing these days. Monsters walk by pointing and snickering at the ridiculous chapeau as they do. Gently tell him the truth. Sort of looks like a duck's face. There's like a little hug there. Just like, bring it in, man. It's a terrible hat. Just whispered in his ear. Griblets beams, misinterpreting your intention. A duck's face I stole from the humans. He moves away to show the others. Alright, you enjoy yourself, Griblets. I'm glad you were so happy with your life. Blotz. Oh, it's Blotz again. Wait, no, that's a different guy. It's just the same picture. Blotz is... no. It was a guy that started with S who was the guy who was sad. Smarf or something. Blotz waddles over to you. I'm all out of snacks. Got any to spare? Regard Blotz for a moment. Let me just look you over, Sonny. I'll think about it. Blotz is tiny. Oh, in the right light one could easily mistake him for a squirrel. His neck is especially flexible from looking over his shoulder so much. Oh, he's paranoid. He's Nash Gnash's best friend. Really? Which means she constantly attacks him. Oh, that sucks. Give Blotz a snack. Why not? There's no reason not to be kind. Like, you could easily just be like, I'm not gonna give him a snack, whatever, but like, I'm not eating it, so why not give it to him? Like, it's so simple. That's why I always, it's just so confusing how people can be mean to one another. It's like, it's so much simpler just to be nice. Like, it takes so much less effort, and you just feel better afterwards. Blotz grins, that's great, thanks so much! He waddles away munching on a bitter beetle. A bitter beetle. One day left, we got one more adventure. Let's do this one. You, Nash Gnash, and Gobclaws hide in... Ooh, we went somewhere else. We're at like a bus stop. You, Nash Gnash, and Gobclaws hide in a stand of prickly thorn bushes watching human children run back to their bus. I was right. But what's that? What's that they left? I can't read. Shiny red round things. It's a scooter! Mine! Battle Nash Gnash and Gobclaws for it. Firsties, race the scooter to claim it. Yeah, you all oh, I got ferocity, really? You all charge out of the bushes only to trip over each other and land in a pig pile of feathers, scales, and fur. Now what? Sharing is caring. Let Nash Gnash win. I'm not gonna not let... If it was anyone else, I would be like, okay. But Nash Gnash is a big bitch, so I'll have a little bit of ferocity. Kicking the others in the face, you lunge toward the scooter only to be tripped at the last second by Nash Gnash. She scoots away laughing at you. Well, what a big bitch. 0 days left. What does that mean? Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. I guess I can't kick people in the face for scooters anymore. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors. Trying to sleep here. What, who, the where, why now? They tell you it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods to have a ritual, a rite of passage. The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. Get on, getting on. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. Oh, my kindness, and my honesty, I think. Wait patiently, yell at them to hurry up, take a nap. I will wait. I will just sit here and I will wait calmly. After a while, the muttering stops, though the murmuring goes on for some time longer. Finally, the assembled monsters come to a decision. Well, what is it? The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. What do they want from you now? You see concern in some of the faces, but very little respect! No one respects me! I have 0 respect! So what does a monster you respect to grow up? Wait for them to assign you a task. It is immediately clear to the crowd that you are very kind for a monster. So nice of them to think so. You're sent into the goat pit to groom the scrape goat. The goat is unusually unruly and angry today. Make the goat submit to your hygienic practices. Let the goat freak out, then calmly groom it. Requires kindness. I have that kindness. It's okay. What the shit was that? You let the scrape goat butt you with its horns until it's tired. Then use your claws like clippers. You give it a tasty trim. No, you give it a nice trim. I read the wrong line. A nice trim and pick off some tasty parasites. The crowd is impressed. Good work. Yes, excellent job. Smile, bow, and move on. Eat the parasites. They're full of special nutrients. Might as well. I'll share the parasites with the other monsters. They're impressed with your generosity. Everyone eats a parasite or two and smiles. My kindness is off the chain, man. 93%. Yo, I got 6% respect from grooming a scrape goat. Oh, I'm so happy. My ferocity is like none. That is okay by me. You're an adult now. You'll grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Onward to adulthood. I can do multiple things now. I can politic with monsters, or I can explore the whale mist. What's politic? I don't know what that means, but okay. A small pack of elder monsters are huddled at the edge of Omen, watching the woods and discussing something in hushed tones. Listen in. Meows. Meows. Elder Hamrag is saying, this could simply be a rumor. We don't know if they're out there for sure. What's going on? Hamrag says, some of the younger monsters have seen others in the whale mist, monsters from no town we know of, thin and cold, without food or shelter. Oh, any homeless monsters can chill in my hovel, that's right. The elders are impressed by an unusual offer. They look at each other, then shift their conversation in the same direction. If these strange monsters come into Omen now, they won't be met with violence. Good. Excellent work. Let's explore. Ooh, there's a snake. You take the lead on a hunt in the whale mist, but you've become separated from the group. Suddenly, you catch sight of something. There! Through the trees! Within that thicket! Rumor has it that an especially large, clever snake tricked Nash Gnash, biting her, and made her sick for days! Sick for days! And it's right there, waiting, watching. You've been and eaten snakes before, time to eat another. Call everyone and get out of here! Get on out! I don't care about my bravery. You call everyone. What do you mean, everyone? Everyone! Oh, everyone! You gather everyone and retreat back to Omen. Nobody kills the snake. It may forever lurk in the paths of the forest. I probably should have killed it. But I still have some respect there, so... Whatevs, man. It's all good. This is the sword in the stone. I'm gonna pull it out. You find a red hood in a basket. Little Red Riding Hood in the middle of the forest path. A human house is nearby. Funny, you never noticed it before. There's a white picket fence out front. Circle the pretty little house. See what's going on. There's a great deal of blood in the yard, along with a half-dead wolf coughing weakly. Ask the wolf what happened. Woodcutters, friend. You can't trust them. Beware their axes. Even worse, the knives. The wolf finishes dying. Take and eat the wolf carcass. Bow your head in respect. Oh, look at his little face! You're not sure if you're respecting the human capacity for killing or the wolf's perfectly timed last words, but before you can come to the decision, you've grown bored. I mean, he's dead. I could just eat him. Nah. I respect him. You walk home with a spring in your step and a whistle in your maw. Look at how good I am with the kindness. God damn. My ferocity has much to be desired, but you know what? And my bravery too. I'll try to be a little braver. I'll be a little braver. Scapegoat, my old friend. The squirrel hops into a pool of sunlight, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to bury nuts and make something of itself. You drop on it from a branch, grab it, and twist its head off. Delicious decapitation. A young wolf suddenly leaps in front of you, snaps the squirrel out of your claws, and runs off, laughing and barking. Wolves can bark now, isn't that only dogs? I'll chase him into the bushes. Cleverness is -4. You run into the underbrush, slashing and tearing at the blinding vines and leaves, but soon lose the wolf's trail. As you stagger home, you notice that wolf poop. Ha ha, wolf poop has been left along the trail. No, you know without a doubt you left it there. Who left it there? I'm sorry. I was like, you left it there. Go home and try to forget about it. As you God damn it! I'm trying, man! As you approach a hovel, Bliss helpfully points out that you stepped in some of the wolf poop. You're a laughingstock. Okay. I'm just gonna politic with other monsters. I need to gain some more respect. Gobclaws and you are arguing about what to have for lunch. You got to pick last time. Oh good, this is gonna make my respect go down even more. Suddenly your favorite food flies down from the sky and perches within arm's reach. The magpie chirps, have either of you seen a cornfield round here? Your stomach growls. It's tough, but help the bird scream and flee. Why was that bird talking? I help the bird. Through gritted teeth and a sheen of sweat, you coolly tell the bird where to find a human cornfield. After it flies off, Gobclaws asks, why you did that? Explain that one should help anyone who asks so the favor might be passed along. 'Cause it'll be tastier someday when it's eaten lots of corn. Yay, I got more respect back, yay! She nods at you, sage thought. Yes, someday I might need help and that magpie could give it, but we still need to get a real meal. Okay, I'll keep politicking. Politicking. That sounds weird. Your neighbor, the elder monster, Alilia, walks slowly in the direction of the brood cave. Alilia. She's one of your next door neighbors, but she's much older than you, months and months. She has tough scales and eyes of several different sizes. I will watch her. As she passes down the road, some of the other elders nod to her. They then go to our hovel and start smashing things! Ask an elder what's going on. Greedblitz stops tearing apart Lilia's dining room table and says she feels herself beginning to dissolve. She's going to go release herself and become one with the slime in this spawning vat. Oh my god, she's gonna kill herself. What happens when monsters dissolve themselves? Monsters who get to a certain age either settle into their personality and shave forever, or they let themselves become one with the slime from which they came. Their personality can have an effect on future generations of monsterlings. That's not any pressure at all. Showing the monsterlings clearing out her hovel, run after Alelia and thank her for her contribution. You're going to be remembered, Alelia, and we'll see a bit of you in every monsterling from now on. Alelia wipes a slimy tear from one of her smaller eyes and sniffs. I just hurt myself. I think I might have cringed on camera. I stabbed myself. I'm just gonna stop playing with that now. I'll give her a... No, should I give her a hug or tell her a joke? I'll give her a hug, just in case it's a distasteful joke. Like, how about them boobs or something? You hug Lilia. She squishes. Her body's already starting to break down and dissolve. She breaks away, smiles one last time, and walks quickly towards the brood cave. You'll never see her again. That's depressing as hell. I need more politicking. Gotta gain respect. Gain the respect of my elders. You hear a cry from a nearby hovel. What's happening over there? Sasswait. What a name. If there could be someone named Sasswait, then I can be named Buttface. A new adolescent. Doesn't understand how the windows in her hovel work. She's trapped her paws under a heavy pain. Leave her there. She'll chew her arm off eventually. You walk over and take a look. This should be easy for a grown-up monster like you. Lift the window to free Sasswait. Scare her a little to teach her a lesson. No. Sasswait seems afraid of you, but these things happen. She thanks you for releasing her from the window. That was all mixed up. You notice that a small crowd has gathered. Help her treat her injured arm. Yay, so much respect. You tend to Sasswait's bruise with a salve made from flowers and mushrooms. Soon she feels no pain at all. The crowd applauds your helpfulness. Oh, very wonderful. I'm gonna explore the whale mist a little bit more. Do the joking one. The laughing one. A flock of geese are in the square. No. Honk! One can talk. Honk! Above the tin. Honk! Nash Nash screams, "Last one drive the way is the loser!" And she's on that human scooter she found. Honk! Hunt down a cool secret weapon of your own. The stick is mightier than the wheel. Sabotage Nash Nash. Just grab the cooter for the cooter. Grab the cooter for yourself. Oh my goodness! Don't do that. Don't grab the cooter. Without asking, at least. No, you too. Sheesh. Honk! Alright. I'll hunt down a cool secret weapon of my own. You run to Hammerag's hovel and borrow the fox pelt he uses as a doormat. That seems dangerous. You're gonna lose respect because you're gonna use his stuff and then it's gonna be bad. Plonk it on your head, you run towards the geese, growling and yipping. The geese swarm you. Oh, you can think of two good options. Out honk the geese! Yes. You honk so loudly, the geese think you to be the boss goose and follow you to the nearest pond. Nash Nash accepts the loss and scoots off. Yeah. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, "Wait, wait, I'm magic, I can grant you a wish." Sounds legit. Believe the fish. Shut up! I wanted to believe it for fun. The fish flops on the stream bank, trying to get back into the water, but you are in the way. It says, "Let me back into the water and I'll give you anything you desire." Wish for something to eat, wish for a million snacks, which is something to eat, or wish for something to fight. Wish for something to eat. The ferocity. The fish wriggles and falls into the water. It uses its tail to flip a dozen crawdad onto the bank. Awesome! You devoured the delicious crustaceans in tiny bites, relishing the experience. Thanks, bro! I actually got some respect for that, which was weird. There's a fight going on. Wild chickens are back in season, as delicious as they are mean. They're loose within the whale mist and the monsters are all hunting them down. Get out there and hunt those wild chickens! Deep in the woods, you're looking for chicken scratch when you literally stumble over a hen guarding a cluster of chicks. The hen clucks and caws at you. Look at that hen, she's huge! You should tell her that to her face. Drive the weakest chickens away from their protector. Aww. Look at that hen, she's huge! She's the alpha hen, leader and protector of the flock. She has one eye and a host of terrible scars. My ferocity will go down. And my bravery will go down. I'll fight the hen. What the hell? Yeah! Though the clucking makes your blood turn cold, you seize the great hen and fight until you're both a mess of feathers and blood. But victory is savory. Nash Nash, I got respect. Oh, god damn it, Nash Nash cheers so hard the two chickens she hasn't killed yet escape her grasp. Ha 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 ha! Sucks to be you, Nash Nash. Hehe. You hear Grit Mitten telling younger monsters about the human that almost killed him. It's the pointy parts that get you, he says. Listen in. Always wait until the knife is pointing somewhere else, then run away! He turns to you and says, "Isn't that right?" Explain to the youngsters that a human knife is always dangerous. Exaggerate the story to strike fear into them. Impress everyone by claiming to be an expert. No. You calmly expand on Gritman's tale, sharing what you have learned about the frightening blades of the humans. The young monsters promise that they will treat such things with respect even if nobody's holding one. Good on you. Look at me, I'm almost to half respect. I'm halfway respected. Ballfog and Grit Mitten are arguing in the street over a cat. They both want kitty croquets for lunch. Sounds yummy, so what's the problem? Balfog says he caught the cat, but Gritman says it was in his larder before it got out. Both monsters turn to you as a neutral party to decide. Finders eaters, clearly the cat is Balfog's. Let's try to make everyone happy. Just split the cat. Balfog holds the cat close, stroking it absently, just like, The cat mews and rubs its head against his chitinous gripper. Ask Balfog if just this one sharing is on the table along with the cat. Demand to hold the cat while you mediate the dispute. You're able to persuade— I got more respect. You're able to persuade Balfog to give Gritman the cat's tail, so that's something. Gritman, thanks you for your intercession. At least you got a tail. We got 2 more that we can do. And then something happens. You look over your garden. Garden? Garden! Most hovels have gardens. Many monsters don't care, but some like to show off their herbs, spices, and flowers. How's it looking? There are so many rocks there. Even if you don't feel like planting things, it looks bad. These rocks ought to go. Stupid rocks, kick one. Forget it, be one of those monsters who doesn't care about gardening. All this work is a lot harder than you expected. You're not a natural digger like Molefoot or Shovel Shovel. What a fucking name! Shovel Shovel! Shovel Shovel! Keep at it. Do all the work yourself. You can do it. You dig, 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 dig. It's hard, but you eventually get better at it. Dig, 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 dig. Damn it, there was 2 more digs. Dig, dig, dig. When you're done, the garden looks much better. All that digging turned over the earth, too. That's probably a good thing. Catch your breath. The Spine Doctor, out for a stroll, what a name, stops to compliment your work ethic. You're not sure what an ethic is, but she always talks like that. I got so much respect out of that, yo! Alright, we got 1 more, what should we do? Let's go for this one. Feeling it. You and Gobclaws come across an ant and a grasshopper, both locked in mortal combat. Each is biting the other's back leg. Get involved in this buggy battle. As you reach for the bugs, Gobclaws hold you back. Isn't there a legend about bugs and wheat? Maybe we should be careful. Maybe we shouldn't be careful. Let's just throw caution to the wind. Accept this timid advice and don't interfere. Silly Gobclaws. Monsters fear not such things. Go ahead and interfere. Let's interfere. Why not? Get some bravery in here. You shrug off Gobclaws and get back to what you were doing. Separate the ant and the grasshopper, then eat them. Divide the wheat between them. Now, get a really close look. You lean in, then achoo! Insects and wheat go flying. God damn it, I lost respect. And you are filled with a sense of dread. Gesundheit, says a smug Gobclaws. Yeah. I just wanted to see what was going on. Okay. You're growing old, my friend. Your body's very soft, and you drip slime everywhere you go. Adulthood is so fast, it's so fleeting. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Stay inside and think about this. Go see the Spine Doctor. Embrace your fate. I'm gonna go see the doctor about this. The doctor tells you that your time's almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? What happens to monsters who ascend? Can the doctor do something to stop the process? What happens to monsters who ascend? Those who manage to ascend become elders and live on to steer the fate of monster kind. I want to do that! Let's do that! The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. Blah, 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 blah. Can the doctor do something to stop the process? The Spine Doctor says there's a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. And more about the treatment. The doctor says the treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. That's easy. Go get a fern. Shut up. Following the Spine Doctor's directions, you enter the whale mist in search of a tentacle fern. They're common in these woods. Pick a fern. You wade through a thicket of the sticky green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latches firmly in place. That means it's ripe. You snip the fern with your claws. Listen to this music. It's very dramatic. What's that sound? What are those beautiful noises? It's a little monsterling trying not to be noticed. Oh. Stop for a while. The little monsterling asks, "Why are you dripping so much slime?" You look behind you and see a trail of goopy fluids. Eat the monster! Oh, explain about dissolution. The young monster seems terrified at the thought of dissolving. She says, "It's not fair. Animals live much longer than we do, and humans longer still." Tell her it's natural for monsters, nothing to fear. Tell her she's right to be upset. You remind her that this is the cycle of life, and that it's always been this way. We carry in us the remnants of thousands of monsters who came and went before us. She seems reassured. Explain about ascendance. You point back towards Omen, and it's not over for everyone. If the other monsters respect you enough... Oh shit, I only got half. You can live on as an elder to share your wisdom directly and help care for the monsterlings. Go on. She says, "I'd like to do that. Is that what you're going to do?" You can't ascend once you take your medicine. Oh no, I want to ascend. I don't want to take the medicine. You explain that you have a few more things to do, but then you're going back to the spawning vat. She nods sadly and leaves you to your task. Oh no. Oh no, I actually wanted to ascend. You return to the Spine Doctor with the tentacle fern. She takes it from you. Watch her make the medicine. Change your mind and go home without it. I'm not gonna have it. The doctor smiles as you turn to leave. So you've accepted your fate. That's for the best. Nod to the doctor and go. Okay, a group of elders is waiting at the door to your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Go with them to dissolve or become an elder. Okay, I really hope that I have enough respect to become an elder. Ah! The elders of Omen surround you with the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath the small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Examine the cauldron. Be tested. Try to ascend to elder status. Last chance to run. Flee into the wilderness. I want to be an elder. Please let me be an elder. A masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All the elders growl and snarl. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Listen. The masked elder says, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you, she says. Choose one. Chance will guide your claw. This is a very long episode. I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be this long. Look at the stones. Look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. The masked elder has placed 5 blah blah blah. Pick a stone that looks good. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster facing down a human. The masked elder says, "We will test your bravery." Shit, I have none. I have no bravery. Elders add sticks and dry leaves to the fire until it grows huge and hot. They remove the cauldron and retreat before the roaring flames one by one until only you remain. I don't have high bravery. I have very low bravery. I have low bravery, don't I? Oh, maybe not. It's hot, very hot, and your body begins to pull away on its own. You gather your will and remain in place. Your excess slime begins to dry out and crack, but as the fire dies down, you're still here! I think I went through the fire. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron, because I really don't think I had high bravery. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows one monster kneeling beside another injured monster. The masked elder says, "We will test your kindness." Bro, I got this. Don't worry. I have so much kindness. A huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted and hard to recognize. Gross. It's Nash Gnash, or what's left of her. She's begun to dissolve like you, and her condition is far advanced. What's gonna happen to her? I don't care. Nash Gnash is a bitch. The masked elder says, "We have decided that Nash Gnash is too violent." Good! There's a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities. Regard Nash Gnash's increasingly gelatinous body. The elder says, "See her eyes? She still sees with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end. Console the dying Nash Gnash. Risk your own life to save hers. No." Nash Gnash growls and lashes out at you. Your claws might be weak, but hers are the only part of her that are still strong. You bleed. Ignore the pain and seek soothing words to Nash Gnash. You lean close, wincing slightly as she draws a new line of red on your hide, and hold her tightly, appreciatively. She ceases her struggles. The other elders nod in approval. Goodbye, Nash Gnash. See you later. The huge elder picks up the now unresisting Nash Gnash and gently releases her into the spawning pad. And she is gone. Walk unsteadily to the cauldron. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. If there's enough blood in it, you'll ascend. I hope I ascend. Please let me ascend. You drink the bubbling concoction, then belch, and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You are an elder now! Woo! Woo! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did. I did. I got my half respect back. I got 100% kindness. Whoa! Look at me! You are now elder. You are welcome in Znak, the oldest of the monster towns. Awesome. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Whoa! I did it! Yeah, I'm sorry this was such a long episode. This was a half-hour episode. I was not expecting it to be that long. That's why I was talking so fast at the end. This has been Monster Loves You, Monster Loves You. And look, I have 14 days now as an elder. Look at me. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm assuming that's monsters, that's humans. I don't know what that's about, though. 20% something or other. But yeah, if you guys want to see the last and the final episode, well, I'll probably do it anyway just for funsies, because you can't really leave it off like almost through the entire game. But yeah, I will post that later on. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Can you silly girl? Alright, enjoy yourselves, ladies. I'm back. Just give me a second. Gotta go grab my shit. Thanks, babe! I feel like I should put my ferocity up a little bit. Like, what if they test it later and it's like, your ferocity sucks, so you're gonna die now. But I think I'm gonna die anyway. I don't know.